Girl, I know a lot of people have been saying that folks are forcing Beyoncé and Jay-Z into the Diddy train wreck, and I would have said the same thing too until I found out that Queen Bey and Jay-Z were edited out of the original lawsuit filed by Cassie Honey. These people allegedly know exactly what was happening to Cassie, down to the graphic details, because they allegedly witnessed it. So what exactly was in the lawsuit about Jay-Z and Beyoncé? And is Queen Bey just another victim? Like Cassie, first of all, let me start by noting how Cassie's lawsuit was initially 60 pages, but it was narrowed down to 35 pages. Now, if we already find the things in the 35 pages horrific, imagine what else is in there that had to be edited out. Clearly, what they edited out was worse than what was left in the lawsuit, and apparently in the lawsuit, Cassie also implicated Jay-Z and Beyoncé by talking about something that went down at one of Diddy's parties, and Beyoncé warning her about Diddy. And we already know that Cassie had a conversation with Kim Porter, who warned her about Diddy before she died.
I will advocate for you. Because, see, I know something that a lot of people don't know. I know that you and Kim Porter had a sit-down right before she left us.
Allegedly, Cassie actually found out what happened to Kim. And she not only kept quiet about it, but Diddy reportedly forced her to hide the details regardless, according to Jaguar, right? When Kim was alive, she did try her best to keep Cassie safe.
And I know Kim had some very good advice to give you, and I believe that this is why things are happening as they're happening now. Kim was smart, wasn't she, Cassie? Kept you alive and kept you safe. I will advocate.
According to sources. Cassie also got some good advice from Beyoncé, and shout out to Tough News who got the info. From someone saying, I want to put you on notice about some more info that is coming out from the original 60-page lawsuit that Cassie and her lawyers initially filed against Diddy. So it's been said that Jay-Z and Beyoncé were implicated in the lawsuit for witnessing Diddy strike her and push her down at one of Diddy's parties. The location, time, and date of this occurrence was not given due to other privacy issues and other concerns regarding this matter. So in the initial lawsuit, it said that Cassie fled upstairs and locked herself in one of the bedrooms after the incident with Diddy took place. Diddy security tracked her down, and Cassie took 30 minutes or more to get herself together. Then once Cassie was on her way returning to the party, Beyoncé and Jessica Alba were waiting in the foyer of the house to check on her. Cassie said that Beyoncé was visibly upset, and as Diddy and Jay were walking towards them, Beyoncé blew a gasket and screamed at Diddy, telling him what he did was highly offensive and unacceptable. Apparently, Diddy got on his knees and apologized to Cassie, Beyoncé, and Jessica. Now, before I even get any further, see that part about Diddy going on his knees, that is something that has happened before. With Diddy, it's something he usually does after he gets confronted for roughing up the women. Remember the incident that happened with Kimora Lee Simmons while attending the Manhattan City Center's 2004 benefit performance of The Owl? And the pussycat Kimora Lee was interviewed by New York Magazine, and she told the reporter that Diddy threatened to hit her when she was pregnant. After an outburst, Diddy didn't actually lay hands on her, but he reportedly went on his knees and apologized to Kimora in public, honey. That's how I'm pushed to believe that whoever spilled about Beyoncé witnessing, Diddy put his paws on Cassie and then went down on his knees to publicly apologize, knew exactly what they were talking about. Anyway, apparently Beyoncé was also reportedly super mad at Jay, and she asked him why he was comforting Diddy instead of checking him, and she reportedly even told Jay that she was starting to lose respect for him after that incident. Beyoncé, Cassie, Jessica, and about 20 to 25 people left the party after witnessing what happened or hearing about it. The source also said that Cassie left with Jessica and her people because she knew if she left with Beyoncé, Diddy would track her down because of the connections he had with Jay-Z. So Cassie said that she was contacted the next day by law enforcement after the cop showed up to the house the same night, after neighbors called and reported that there was chaos going on in the neighborhood. Clearly, someone from the party had called the cops anonymously and reported what happened because Diddy was allegedly questioned about laying his hands on Cassie, but he denied everything. In addition, Cassie refused to cooperate or corroborate. What was reported, all this was in the initial lawsuit, and Jay-Z, Jessica, and Beyoncé were contacted. And I don't know what they agreed to, but their involvement was completely left out of the 35-page lawsuit, girl. This only makes me understand why. Beyoncé doesn't have projects with Diddy yet. She has been in the industry for years, and Diddy has always been pretty close to Jay. And come to think of it, did anyone see Diddy at Beyoncé's Renaissance tour, considering Diddy is so close to The family, he appears to be one of the few celebs that was not at the tour at all. Okay. Something else that I came across when I was digging about what exactly Beyoncé and Jay-Z knew about what was happening to Cassie was that Kim Porter allegedly told Beyoncé about the book she was writing on her life and Diddy's life reportedly. Beyoncé told Jay-Z about it, and that's how Diddy found out about the book situation and put the clamps on it before it went any further, and it gets even crazier. Because now people are also looking at the possibility of Beyoncé being Jay's victim. Is it possible that what Diddy was doing to Cassie Jay-Z also does to Beyoncé? I mean, we are talking about Jay-Z. Here, isn't this the same person who allegedly slept with Foxy Brown when she was 15 and he was 27? The same one who possibly hooked up with Aaliyah when she was still a teenager, and while he publicly started dating Beyoncé when she was 18, there have been reports claiming that he was pursuing B.A. when she was much younger. Plus, let's not forget other allegations that have been made against Jay-Z, like how he is reportedly the biological father to one. R.I.R. said apparently Rye's mother Wanda hooked up with Jay-Z in 1992 at his aunt's apartment in Brooklyn, New York, after Jay first picked her up in Philadelphia. And the story is that they used protection, but it failed. And other than a visit from Jay 2 weeks later, they never saw each other again, and she had no idea how to contact Jay Ramir. Claimed he was first told by his mother that she believed Jay-Z was his father when he was around 8 years old. According to Rear, Jay-Z has been using his wealth and power to avoid taking a paternity test, and he revealed how he was denied a fair hearing in court because of legal mistakes and malpractice. He's even gone for his own lawyers, accusing them of colluding with Jay-Z's legal team to help him get out of taking the test.
Judges, these lawyers, this fraud, this collusion, who knows what it's for, money or friendships or whatever they got going on. But I can honestly say that we should never go in the courtroom feeling like we're already the victims and we did nothing wrong.
You want to know why Jay-Z allegedly refuses to take a paternity test, because if the test proves that he is the father, it would mean that Jay slept with Wanda when she was 16 years old. In fact, this is the reason R's grandmother gave about Jay wanting nothing to do with RIR when she told the son, "I got a call from his in-house lawyer, and they were very helpful, and we thought we would resolve this priv." They even talked about R's music talent and whether it was a good time to put him on his record label, but he had to finish high school, so I said, no. Suddenly different lawyers got involved, and their attitude completely changed. I think they realized there was more at stake for Sean, given that Wanda was underage again. This only goes to prove that Jay was aware of what Diddy was doing. 'Cause, you know about birds of a feather right now, that part about Jay is not even surprising. What people are more interested in is what other things Beyoncé witnessed, other than what was already in the initial 60 pages lawsuit, and the question we should be asking ourselves is, could Beyoncé also be a victim like Cassie Baby? I can't wait to know your thoughts, so let me know in the comment section below.